Welcome back, everybody. Kathleen Hart here, back in the Little Piece of Heart kitchen to share with you a wonderful recipe, because now we're getting into the fourth quarter of the year. The leaves are starting to turn colors, it's starting to get a little chilly, getting my Ugg boots out from the attic. Like, it's time to get into the good comfort food, but we gotta watch our carbs. So today I'm gonna share with you a recipe that I created for a pumpkin pie mousse, all made in a mug cake. Now this is so good. If you like pumpkin pie filling, you're gonna love this. It's not a mug cake, it's actually a little bit wetter than that, so I'm calling it like a warm mousse. You could eat it warm right out of the microwave, or you could actually chill it in the fridge and eat it as like a, what you might think of like a naughty snack that's nice and chilled. Put some whipped cream on top and literally you will think you're eating pumpkin pie. So don't deprive yourself this holiday season. Check back to my YouTube because I'm going to be doing a ton of low carb comfort food recipes so you don't have to feel like you're depriving yourself. The recipe is so simple. Come on down here and let me show you what we got for this pumpkin pie mousse. So first you're going to need your utensils. You're going to need a fork and you're also going to need a normal, just regular sized coffee mug. Then, first ingredient, most important, is our canned pumpkin. Now this is 100% organic canned pumpkin. You can find it in the baking aisle at your grocery store. Just make sure you don't pick up pumpkin pie filling. It's gonna have extra sweeteners and spices that we don't really want. We wanna sweeten this and spice it ourselves. So then we have half and half vegetable oil, and then going around this circle here, in the front we have some Truvia, that's gonna be our sweetener, pumpkin pie spice, some baking powder, and some almond flour. Now make sure you use almond flour. I'm keeping this low carb, but I have tested this recipe with a couple different kind of flours, coconut flour to be one of them, and it does not come out the same. So make sure you grab yourself some almond meal, almond flour, you'll be good to go. So to start off, I'm actually just gonna put all of my dry ingredients, it's a good thing I put them in this bowl. We're gonna put them all in at once, and then we're just gonna give this a good mix with my fork, and then just to get them all combined. So you're gonna wanna mix this with your fork for like a good 20 seconds, and then it's all gonna be combined. You want all the spices, and actually you can already smell the pumpkin pie spice, and I'm already getting ready to eat this because there's nothing better than cinnamon, nutmeg, everything that makes up a good pumpkin pie spice. And listen, you can make pumpkin pie spice yourself. There's so many spice blends online that you can go and find, but really, for a couple bucks, you can get it already mixed and you know it's good to go. So that's what I usually do. I'm trying to cut corners here. I want to make it as easy for me as possible. Okay, so now that all our dry ingredients are all mixed together, I'm going to go ahead and add in the wet ingredients. So we have the vegetable oil going in first. Then we have the half and half going in. And then actually, before I add the pumpkin in, I'm going to give this another mix. The most important thing when you're making anything in a mug is to make sure that it's thoroughly mixed, because what happens is in the bottom of the mug, in these crevices, mine is a square, so it's even more difficult, but even on a circular cup, mug, you're going to have the flour and everything getting caught in those edges. So you want to run your fork, and that's why I like using a fork, around the bottom and just loosen up, really loosen up everything on the bottom and get it mixed. So as you can see, this is really wet. The pumpkin's not going to make it any more dry. It might, it's going to help make it nice and moist. So we have a really good pumpkin pie mousse. And it's the star of the show, where we get the most flavor. All right, great. Oh, you guys, look at this. So as you can see, I'm just trying to incorporate the pumpkin with all of the other ingredients. And right now it's really wet, which is why this is not a mug cake. This is a mousse. So it's going to be amazing. All right, so I'm leveling it out, just making it look pretty on top. And then what I'm gonna do is pop this into the microwave for 1 minute and 20 seconds. My microwave's on high. Be careful because your microwave might be different than mine. It might be more, it might be less. So once it comes out, I'm gonna let it sit. Try to be patient for about a minute because I don't wanna dig right in. It's gonna be way too hot. So be careful because microwaves really, really heat up stuff, especially wet ingredients like this. So I'm gonna pop it in for 1 minute 20, meet you back here when it's been about a minute so I can just try not to burn my mouth, and then I'll tell you guys how great it tastes and how I like to serve it up. Just like that, guys, we're ready to go. I just wanna show you what it looks like. It's still cooling, but I'm very impatient and I need to show you guys. So it has risen a little bit because of the baking powder that we used. It looks amazing. You can see all the pumpkin pie spice running through there. It smells out of this world because it's like a classic flavor that you expect to smell like around this time of the year. So the fact that I can still eat it and keep in my, low carb lifestyle, it's just amazing. It's just great. And I'm so glad that I get to share this with you guys. So let me show you how I like to serve it. Good old whipped cream, gotta have it. Gotta have it with anything like this, especially when you're used to having like pie. So what I'm gonna do is go around my mug and just do whipped cream. That's why I wanted to show you guys what it looked like beforehand, because I'm covering it up with whipped cream now. And then I have a little bit of extra pumpkin pie spice here, just to make it look pretty. I just love doing this. I just think it makes it look so elegant when you put a little bit of a sprinkle of spice on top of the whipped cream. So come in, take a look at what I'm about to dig into. See, I'm already ready to go. But come in and take a look before I literally devour this. I'm going in. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. And you know what? The texture is just that of pumpkin pie filling. It's not falling off the spoon. It's literally amazing. It's nice and warm. Not too sweet. I think I'm just gonna go in. Sorry, guys. I feel like I'm eating pumpkin pie. There's no crust. However, I'm not missing it, because I actually feel like I'm like doing something bad right now. But this is low carb. This is amazing. You guys need to make this. If you're craving pumpkin pie or you feel left out because you can't grab a sliver, make this, make yourself feel good. That's what comfort food is all about. So I'm gonna try to bring you guys as many comfort food recipes as I can, as I can post, because that's what this is all about. Like, the holidays are about family getting together, celebrating things, but also food is such a big part of everything that we do in life. So being on a low carb lifestyle, you can still enjoy the food that's seasonal. So this is pumpkin pie mousse, low carb. Like I said, eat this right now hot, chill it in the fridge, add your whipped cream whenever you're ready, and dig in. So I'll see you guys next time. Click the link below to get the full recipe so that you can make this right now as soon as possible. And if you like this recipe, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I'm not going anywhere. I'm sharing as many recipes as I can. Low carb, Kathleen Hart. See you later.